Yeah, we're rolling. It takes a little while, but we get it going.
Take 3, you mean?
Oh, God. It's been that kind of week, man.
Record it all, baby.
Been kind of that week. It's the GeekZip podcast. Ryan Zip, along with my partner in crime, Christian, here for another adventure to talk about the news and the events of the week.
Cutting it
and
up.
all that good stuff. Don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever the fuck it is now, and
like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, ring the bell.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
It means a lot to us to see comments and anything. People let us know.
Absolutely, and we're happy to talk about it, too.
Zip works hard setting all this junk up to give you all a good show.
Well, thank you,
Took
man.
like 4 hours last week.
Dude,
I was just sitting here watching the clock because you won't let me help.
Sitting here doing it, it's not fun. Yeah, I mean,
you were putting all the wires into the mics and everything, dude. It's crazy.
Well, you know, there's a little bit of experience there, but still, nevertheless,
You want it to look good.
I want it to look good. Yeah, I do.
Why don't you tell us what you watched this week?
What did I watch this week? Yeah, you started at each other cut. I guess it's only fair that I do it. I watched this week.
If you had time to watch anything. You started Salem's Lot.
I started
today.
Salem's Lot. Yes, I started Salem's Lot on
October
HBO.
3rd, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Just in time for Halloween. So I've started watching Salem's Lot. I'm really enjoying it so far.
I watched it. I made a short about it.
It's got the guy from fucking Outpost in it. The German general. He plays like the creepy store owner.
Oh, the guy. He's Euron Greyjoy from.
Okay, if you know him from if he was in that, I never said. But he was an Outpost, and he was that fucking crazy German Nazi commander.
He plays
or whatever.
Straker or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. And so I was happy.
Well, I mean,
to see
like
him.
he plays the vampire's familiar.
That's I assume that. I'm right at the point, without spoiling anything, where the first kidnapping of the boy happens. That's where I am. So I'm very.
Well, you're
early.
actually a little past that. Because his brother got kidnapped and sacrificed, and then his brother came back and bit the boy, and the boy's in the hospital now.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because Christian came in, he saw some of what I was watching.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, you're right.
I watched it twice, actually.
Did you really?
Well, I wanted AK to see it, and I thought it was good enough to watch it again. And I'm actually watching the 2004 remake of it. And I bought the sequel to the original one, Return to Salem's Lot. So I'm really
dude.
getting into it.
You went all out on Salem's Lot, bro. Getting the sequel. That's something. Have you watched that yet? Oh, you're going to enjoy that for sure. What did I watch this week? So I did watch Jaws. I always like to watch Jaws every once because I love. Remember last week I was telling you about
Stakeout? I think you had Sam
Stakeout?
watching it all too, didn't you?
Sam?
Yeah, didn't
He's
he watch
seen
all
it.
the Jaws with you the other day?
He watched all of the first one.
Yeah.
Right, so he's like not seen them all like, you know, in their glory, but no, he's seen the first one and you know, it's different than when we were kids because these kids today are used to seeing shit that we only imagined when we were kids, you know? So it's like big fucking animatronic shark. You know, it's not really going to freak him out that much.
The Meg is a lot scarier.
Yeah, it's like, Dad, the Meg's 3 times bigger. And I'm like, yeah, but it's fake. He's like, yeah, but that is too. And it's like, what do you say to your kid? I don't know.
That's funny, yeah.
Any parents with any suggestions, drop them, please. Aaron said he let Elias watch something the other day, and I was kind of like, whoa. Because Aaron never lets his kids watch horror movies, really. And what did he let? The Thing. Let him watch The Thing.
Is that Aaron's choice or his wife's choice?
That's probably Aaron's choice. I'd almost guarantee it's Aaron's choice because Rita probably don't like watching that shit. Or she may. I don't know.
Well, I'm saying I feel like Aaron wouldn't have a problem with his kids watching horror movies.
No, I don't.
Since he watched all this.
Okay. You're talking about a more overarching idea about
permissive structure.
Yeah, but this is like kind of on the fly, wasn't expected, and that's why he called and told me. He's like, I let Elias watch The Thing. And he really liked it. And I was like, well, of course you really liked it. It's a fucking incredible movie. Anyway, so I watched. They had Shaft on sale with Samuel L. Jackson. Of course,
Richard Rountree.
That was the original Shaft.
He probably cameoed in it if he was alive.
He did. He did. I think he cameoed in the latest one they made. I think he just passed away like within the last few years.
Heck, even after death, that's not stopping cameos these days.
No shit. Apparently not. So that, of course, took me down a trail where I ended up watching the original Shaft, which is just great. If you've never seen the original Shaft, it's like right on the edge of that blaxploitation period in the 70s. Not fully like Dolomite, or that kind of shit, but excuse me. Just fun to watch. And then Shaft's Big Score was the sequel, I think. Yeah, and then Shaft in Africa, which was awful. But yeah, that's what so a lot of Shaft. I watched the new Speak No Evil.
Yeah.
With James McAvoy. Yeah, because remember last week I told you I'd watched the Dutch version.
I heard there's a kind of a big difference in like
big difference, especially in the way it ends.
Yeah. I guess they kind of fight back in this one or something, maybe.
Well, that was what
they're not quite. They don't just give in to it. Like
again, it's hard.
They're like, all right, throw rocks at us.
Now you're spoiling.
Well, that's what happened in the first one.
I know, but you're spoiling the first one for people that haven't seen it.
Well, it seems weird to try remake it and not have it be like that nihilistic as the original.
Well,
like, we need to soften it for the American audiences. Americans don't just lay down for anybody.
There was definitely a sense of that. I'm not going to deny that. The Dutch one, they folded like fucking accordions. I mean, when the fucking crazy people come after him, but the Americans fought back and actually survived. Spoiled a movie. I hate spoiling movies. God damn you.
They survived. God, what's the point of that?
You're always fucking making me fucking remember shit. James McAvoy, great job as always. I don't expect him to do a great job. What is that guy's name that's in that movie? God damn, he was in Batman vs. Superman. He was the wheelchair guy.
David Dalmatian, the Last Night
Something
of the
like
Devil
that?
guy? Late Night with the Devil
No,
guy?
not that guy. Shit, I'll have to show you a picture of him. And once I find out, I'll put it up on the screen. But he's been in a lot more films lately after he did Superman versus Batman, which that one guy wasn't in that, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, wasn't he in one of those Batman movies?
He was in The Dark Knight.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. You're talking about a wheelchair guy. How many wheelchair guys are in these DC movies?
You don't remember Batman vs. Superman, the guy that got paralyzed and went to the Congress?
I thought that was the guy.
No, it's not. Okay. Sorry, no. You failed this round.
I just don't care. I don't remember much from Batman vs. Superman. Oh, I remember the Congresswoman. I want to drink a whiskey.
Well, that didn't happen.
Yeah, it did.
What are you talking about?
With Jesse Eisenberg, dude. She's like, I'll drink a tall glass of water with some whiskey. Something like that.
That's not how that scene goes.
What's that girl's name?
It's Granny's peach schnapps. Call it piss.
Pisses of water. I don't drink papa because I'm Lex Luthor.
Oh, now you're just fucking making noises.
That's how Lex Luthor is in that movie. God, what a horrible portrayal of Lex Luthor.
It was bad. Yeah, it was.
You want to know what I watched?
Yes, I would. I would love to know what you watched.
Netflix has some new stuff.
Oh, really?
A sequel to The Platform. The Platform 2.
I don't know what the original is.
It's a high concept movie. It's from Spain, I believe.
Like horror?
Horror thriller.
Yeah.
There's like a prison with multiple 333 levels at least.
God.
And on each level
up?
Yeah.
God.
Well, it's like a room with a platform that goes up and down through the whole complex. And
like in the middle of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And on each floor there's two people.
Okay.
It seems like it's a prison
like
or something you sign up for, but it
sounds a lot like Game of Death, like Bruce Lee.
You tell them that when you go into it, you get to choose your favorite food, and you choose an item to take with you. Like some people take a book or a fucking sword or something or a knife.
You can't take a gun?
I don't know. Never saw one.
Mm.
But
anyway.
So the point of the food is that at the level 1 or level 0, they fill that whole platform up with everyone's food.
Excuse me, sorry.
enough to serve the whole place.
Yeah.
But it has to go down through all the levels. So it's like if the people on top decide to take a shit all over everybody else's food, not many people are going to be able to eat. Or if they eat everybody's food, the people at the bottom aren't going to get anything. So as it goes down, it's like, so it's kind of interesting like that.
How the fuck do you make a sequel out of that?
Well, it's a lot like The Cube, where there's just a lot of unanswered
I don't
questions.
fucking remember that fucking movie at all.
But I mean, it's kind of the same thing with high concept, but no explanation.
Right? No. Okay, I got you. Okay.
So it was kind of entertaining enough. Like it's funny at one point, dude. In the first one, this guy is trying to climb up out of the platform, and he's got a rope, and he's throwing it up to the people above him. And they're like, yeah, we'll help you. And he starts climbing up, and he's getting to the top, and then they shit on his head.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Showed that happening?
A little bit. It just turd fell out real quick and hit him in the face.
What is it with you watching people shit drop down on people? Didn't you say something last week?
That was in the Naked and Afraid. That was monkeys, though. This was human. This was humans doing it, dude. We're no better than the animals.
We're fucking animals.
That doesn't happen in the sequel, though. It was funny. I was reading comments about the sequel, and someone was like, there was no shitting on someone's head in this one. 2 thumbs down or something.
2 thumbs down because there was no shit on the head. Oh, man.
But
that's some good shit. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like, well, we're stuck on our level. The people above us don't give a shit about us, and the people below us, we can do whatever we want to them.
Right. It sounds interesting, if nothing else. Interesting concept. But, again, I don't know how you make like an IP out of it.
Well, it was just weird. I mean, it's weird, dude.
Yeah, I got you.
And then the other one I think is on Prime. It's called Butchers. And the sequel is Butcher's Raghorn.
Raghorn?
Yep. It's like I googled it to find out what it means. It's
Rag or rack?
Rag.
Rack.
Rag.
Rag with a G.
Yes, Raghorn.
Okay, got
it. Not Rackhorn.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I think you can hear me. I hope I'm not saying Raghorn. But apparently a Raghorn is like a mid-level elk. I guess he's not the boss.
Oh, mid-level.
He's only mid-level.
Talking like a hunter.
I know about point system and 5-point buck.
You don't, you motherfucker.
I go hunting every Thanksgiving, dude. I get the whole week of school off to go sit in a tree stand with J-Dub.
Oh, God. We hated those people. So bad we hated them.
But those movies were like Texas Chainsaw with a family of dummies. Well, one of them seemed normal, but then the other one...
I'm dying to know what that means.
I'm not allowed to say the R word, so I...
No, you're not allowed to say the R word.
Mentally deficient people.
What
am I...
mentally handicapped, mentally disabled.
They have intellectual disabilities. He might be dyslexic. I don't know, but he's killing people.
He's killing people. That's the point.
And he seems pretty stupid. He talks like an idiot. How about that?
Okay, that works.
But then there's a third brother that looks like Sloth from Goonies, and he's just locked up growling the whole time.
Jesus Christ.
And then he's a cannibal. He just goes nuts on people, dude. You unleash the beast, and he goes and... God. Wild boy. I think in the sequel they named him Crusher, though, dude, and it's just...
Oh, my God! This sounds like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Dude, he squeezes blood out of people's faces like juice from an orange. Like, it's like river flowing of blood out of somebody's face, dude. It's like, that is excessive.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. We could do a deep dive omnibus of... these fucking ridiculous parts in movies that just... Because even in that Speak No Evil movie, there was one scene where he's building up the idea that he's crazy, and you can hear him singing in another room.
Was he singing Cotton Eye Joe?
He was no, but that's in there, so you seen it?
I saw a clip.
Okay.
When he yelled at the kid when the kids were performing it.
He was really all about that performance, I'll tell you that.
Was that the only time that song was in it?
Yes, that's the only time I heard that song. But not the only time I heard the song that you heard him singing, which was Eternal Flame by the Bangles.
It'd been funny if it was Cotton Eye Joe.
It would have been
obsessed
funny.
with Cotton Eye
Yeah,
Joe.
or Scatman, or any of those ridiculous songs from that time period. What do you got? You got something good?
Yeah, I watched something the other day.
Oh, what'd you watch?
They referred to Scatman.
Oh.
I forget. Maybe it was the Dead Meat VHS covering. They were covering that new VHS is out too. I need to watch that. Beyond came out.
Is it on Shudder?
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet. I didn't even know that. I need to watch that like tonight.
They're doing Dead Meat on the VHS series. You have Kill Count, and they were talking about, I guess, maybe the fourth one with the one with Ratma or whatever.
Ratma's a crazy story. Yeah, that sucked except for that story.
But he's talking. I think he's like, "I'm the Rat Man."
Oh God. Well, yeah. When you you finally saw the fucking thing, it's like. But that was a definition of a great build up for horror for all of you out there that are interested.
It was a cool creature.
Yeah, I mean,
it said it looked like a loaf of bread with a mouth.
I mean, I feel like if we had the time and the money, we could probably make something better. But whatever. All right.
Well, the thing about Butchers was it made me think about like Sloth from Goonies, and I was like, man, it's a good thing he was a good guy in Goonies and not some crazy cannibal.
Wouldn't that have made the movie much different?
Just eats junk. Wow, dude! Now I kind of want to see rated R.
Wow,
Goonies.
yeah, it's like I wasn't expecting that shit.
They got Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 on Peacock now too.
I've still never seen. Is the first one on there?
Yeah.
Because I've never seen that one.
I don't know. I think
Did you see the first one?
No, but I think I'd rather watch.
You're
the
never
second
curious?
one. I might have it on sometime in the back.
Yeah, I'm just curious as fuck. I'm just very curious.
I think I'd rather watch that than Terrifier 3.
We'll get to that. All right, let's get into the news. First things first, take care of our RIPs, and we lost a couple of good ones this week. Mr. John Amos. Of 84, you know him from Good Times, and he was the father of the girl in Coming to America.
He owned the restaurant.
McDowell's.
There you go.
McDowell's, that's what it was. Tragically passed away.
I was like, was it Whack-Donald's?
I can't remember. I was like, I knew it was a play off McDonald's, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, all our best to John's family and fans around the world. He acted for a really long time and really was great. He was in Die Hard 2. He's been in a bunch of shit other than just what I named, so all our best.
He might have done some civil rights stuff, too. I don't know.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, he was, like I said, 84.
Respected.
And, I mean, Good Times ran in, I'm pretty sure it ran in the early 80s, something. I don't know. Anyway, I could be totally wrong. But all our best. Secondly, Mr. Ken Page, 70. He passed away. He was a voice actor, acting on Broadway. He was actually the voice of Oogie Boogie.
Oh, this guy. Yeah.
In Nightmare Before Christmas.
For a second, I thought you were talking about somebody that wasn't on the rundown.
No. I put him on there. Yeah. Again, didn't do much film acting, but did a lot of stuff on Broadway.
Well, the article talked about Oogie Boogie being so beloved.
He is beloved. I mean, when you say "Think of Nightmare Before Christmas," I say Oogie Boogie. You know exactly what I'm fucking talking about, don't you?
I guess, but I think I don't like him that much. He's scary.
Well, I mean,
he's a bad guy. He kidnaps. He's gonna eat Santa Claus or something, dude.
He's taking care of Santa while Jack Skellington initiates his plan.
I think you forget. He's not taking care of Santa.
I feel like there's a personal vendetta here or
he's
something.
He's full
like
of bugs.
That.
He's gross. He gives me the Oogie Boogies.
I think that's the idea.
I guess.
All our best to Ken's family and fans, and another great artist lost. But again, two guys that lasted a while, 84 and 70. You know?
Good on them.
Yeah. All right, let's get over to the news and see what's going on. Christian, did you see that The Miz and Maurice are selling their L.A. home for $12 million? What are you laughing at? Is that not good? I don't get it. What?
Out of all the non-stories on the rundown, we're reporting on
That's
Miz
the first one.
selling his house.
That's the first one. Yeah, that's important.
Good luck, Miz.
Miz got to live somewhere. I mean, I just
why is he moving?
That was what I kind of wanted to discuss.
Did Vince kick him out? Did Vince do something bad at his house?
I mean, we all know he's job man of the lifetime, but I mean, is that what happened?
What, you don't think he has enough money? He can't afford that
I-
house?
I don't know.
I think he's fine.
That's how it was kind of framed in the story.
Maybe he's moving somewhere far away from the U.S., dude. He's joining Japan.
Maybe he's moving back to Cincinnati.
He's going to join the real world again.
All right.
7 strangers, 1 house.
I need
They
some
keep
water.
it real.
I'm gonna get my water real quick. You talk.
I can get it, can I?
Yeah, you can. It's that silver bottle right there.
Silver bottle.
Yeah, just don't knock over anything. All right. So there was a headline last week that Jacob Fatu's younger brother, Journey, had apparently legitimately gone missing. That was bullshit.
What?
That was, as it turns out to be, not accurate.
The person that said it he's ugly, too. I looked that guy up.
The person that said it or
Yeah.
Journey?
No, the person that said
Oh,
Journey's
okay.
that's looking for his brother Journey.
Yeah. That's Jacob Fatu's
No.
younger brother.
Well, it wasn't the guy who tweeted, though, was not his brother. He just, like a brother from another mother.
Yeah. I got you. Okay. All right. Again, just I always like
What's his name?
I always
What's
like.
the guy that tweeted that?
It's in the. It's
He's some
in the
ugly
story.
Samoan dude.
He's
God,
ugly.
he was
He's ugly. Yeah, he's ugly. Did you catch Braun Strowman's match on Raw?
I saw the ring collapse. I was a little disappointed in it. I was like, I usually like it when it collapses all the way to the floor.
I guess Bronson Reed had suplexed Strowman, causing the ring to partially collapse, according to Dave Meltzer, the Wrestling Observer.
It was the last monster standing match,
Yep.
dude.
Braun Strowman suffered a serious groin injury during this match.
Maybe.
Ouch. Was it a good match?
I just saw the ending.
You're a wonderful co-host.
Well, Braun's getting old. He doesn't need to do these big monster matches.
No, he
needs
doesn't.
to just,
And especially trying to put over a kid like Bronson Reed, you don't need somebody like Braun Strowman. You could. Unless this Bronson Reed guy can't really work, and they put him with people that are older and more seasoned. That's the only thing I could think.
Well, Seth came out at the end and curb stomped him.
Yeah, I
so
saw
it's
that.
Still like just
Yeah.
Seth Bronson thing.
Yeah,
Build
which
up.
is probably what they're setting up for. Apparently, A.J. Styles was injured on last Friday Night SmackDown. The referee had to stop the A.J. Styles versus Carmelo Hayes match on SmackDown because of the injury.
Could just be an AJ's old man angle.
That's my guess, but what the hell do I know?
Old man AJ. I watched some more of the Vince McMahon too. I haven't finished it yet, but I was
Okay,
watching more.
all right. Well, we'll talk about when you finish it. and
They
then
got
you-
some more. I was getting to more of the.
Then you can tell me about what you think
I
of
was
it.
getting to more of the Shane Steph stuff.
Yeah, that's probably the most interesting part of that documentary, is when it talks about the family dynamic and the insides and outs of that family. They're fucked up, but they're not as fucked up as you think they are.
Sure.
So, anyway. We want to extend our condolences to WWE superstar Drew McIntyre. Christian, you mentioned he got a big match tonight at Bad Blood. We record this on Saturday, October the
Fifth.
5th. And his aunt passed away.
Fifth. I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. Apparently his aunt passed away. His brother took to Instagram to let everybody know. So our condolences to Drew. He's probably got a rough night ahead of him.
He's gonna take it out on CM Punk, dude.
Well, that's what I would hope. But we'll see what happens.
I saw him talking shit about Punk's dog online, dude.
What do you mean? Talking about what did he say?
I said something bad about Larry, dude, being from Fleabag.
I wonder what that's the equivalent of, for a dog.
I don't know.
Calling somebody a flea bag.
Well, dogs are flea bags. That's a bad. You don't want your dog to be a flea bag, dude.
I don't want a flea bag.
That's an unclean
Absolutely
dog.
not. Yeah,
You
no,
gotta
you're out, dude.
Treat that dog.
Teach the.
No, I take my dog hunting with our raghorns.
Oh God.
Chase the raghorn up the tree. I mean,
You see, even you said rackhorns.
I am not saying raghorn. I'm saying raghorns.
You're saying rackhorns.
No, I am not. You sound like you're saying acorns. I'm saying raghorns.
Oh shit! All right.
We need to ask J-Dub about the raghorns.
I will.
dude.
I'm going to because now I'm curious.
You ever heard of a raghorn? Christian?
What the fuck is a raghorn, dude? Is Is it rag or rack? Can you tell me? Anyway, I found this interesting, but then when I looked into it, I was like, well, it's not.
You're like, oh, it's clickbait. I fell for it. I'm an idiot. What you got? What's this
I don't
news
think
story?
it was clickbait, asshole.
Well, let's hear it.
Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is your Jones, Dr. Jones stuff.
This is your Jones.
I
You're
know.
in rare fucking form today, dude. I tell you, you can't get shit right.
I have to print my own rundown.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to print you out a set of cards for you. Oh
I don't need
shit!
all cards. I just need a list of the stories.
Well, oh God! Every week you ask me to do something new for you.
I don't need it. I'm just guessing.
Fucking jerk!
I just have to.
Why don't you write them down and bring them with? He always does this.
Well, I read them all, but I just never know what order they're going to come up in on the show.
I thought you liked that.
I mean, that's fine.
I thought you enjoyed that aspect, that it kind of surprised you.
It's good. I'm just saying that's why I guessed. That's why I said, oh, this is the Joneses one. I guessed it.
Yeah, you guessed it. It's the Joneses one.
Because you're like, what the heck? Streaming. I'm stuck with Dial of Destiny.
This is why I buy movies on Vudu, motherfucker. That's why I put this story on here, and that's the only reason I'm talking about it.
Good.
It's because this is why.
Yeah.
Huh? All right, here we go.
Said it's going to be on Vudu, too, and then you're going to, I hope you have a physical copy.
I do.
Okay.
So it's okay. What we are talking about, if you don't know,
Dr. Jones.
Sorry,
Everybody knows Dr. Jones.
Disney Plus has now removed Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom,
It'd be different.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull from their streaming platform worldwide.
All of them except Dial of Destiny.
Correct. Which they produced
Sure.
outside of Spielberg and Lucas and all that shit. So
yeah, but somebody else owns the distribution.
okay, that's what's happening. So Disney acquired Lucasfilm in 2012, and they became the owner of the Indiana Jones IP in the process. However, Paramount Pictures retained the distribution rights for those first 4 movies. As you know, they are Paramount films. You see the fucking stars go over the rock in every one of the films in a different way. Well, apparently all that's happened is that license agreement has now expired, and that's why they were pulled from Disney Plus. It's not like they were pulled for any kind of creative reason or
it's not like David Zaslav just deleting it from existence.
Exactly. It wasn't a decision that was made, I think, out of economic or whatever you want to say, positions.
I heard they deleted more animated stuff on HBO the other day.
Well, I mean, this is the time they go in and clean house with those streaming shows, I've noticed.
Well, it's still weird. I mean, it still feel bad for those people that they can't, especially if it's never available on DVD or anything.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that now you're talking about a different story. I mean,
that's the story, though.
I know that's the story, but
that's what I was saying. This isn't like that.
No. I agree. No, you're right. It's fucked up, and trying to get through it's probably fucked up. Okay.
Zaslav.
Speaking of Zaslav and DC, Joker, Folie Deux, is not doing too good.
Oh, Folie me. Well, I mean, yeah, I told you before. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you read anything about it?
I have, and it's.
Have you read about why people are so mad about it?
No.
Have you read why?
Tell me. I don't know. Where's all the hate?
They raped the Joker out of him. The prison guards raped the Joker out of the Joker.
I mean, I know you're serious, but
that's why. Yeah. People are like, "Hey, look, Zack Snyder, look what Todd Phillips did. You thought you had it dark."
Well, we know Todd Phillips is fucked up. I mean, I know all his movies are mostly comedies, but they're fucked up comedies.
Well, apparently all his sequels fail.
Oh man, No, I was not aware of why it was doing so bad and why. I assumed it was the story, but didn't know any details.
Yeah, some people say are reviewing it as like they made a film as a FU to the fans of the first one.
That's kind of what I have read, is that it was kind of a kick in the face to people who were fans of the original one. You know, you're stupid for being a fan, and now I see what they're trying to do after you tell me that bullshit. That's stupid. If that...
Besides the whole musical nonsense and everything else about it,
that's something I knew I would have to just deal with.
Well, a lot of people are like, we would have been fine with the music if it went all out, like all Joker.
Yeah. It's the fucking Joker.
But apparently half the songs are them like whispering to each other.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't want to talk about this anymore. So the reason we know this is because its current score on Rotten Tomatoes, and this was Saturday that I checked this score, tied. The audience and the critic score was 36.
I think we may see a record between the success of the first one compared to this one.
Well, I mean, it's already halfway down as far as critics.
Well, I mean, that first one made over $1 billion, didn't it?
Yeah, made a lot of money.
Yeah. A lot more than it should have made.
No, I love the first. The first one was a great movie. It could have ended right there. I would have been happy.
Sure. Apparently it should have, because this is going to ruin it.
God damn. If what you say is...
You always talk about new movies coming out and ruining the old ones that they're based on.
Yeah.
This might be one of those.
It might be one, yeah.
You'll watch it and you'll be like, I can't even watch the first one now. God, that's how bad it is.
I kind of almost don't want to go watch it now.
That makes I don't know if I would recommend it.
Because I love the first one so much.
If you like the first one so much, you're like, it just ends there.
I don't know.
It's like the Supernatural people that are like, after season 5, it ends there.
That's true. Supernatural people do that shit all the time. They're like, I just stopped at season whatever. And that was the end of it for me.
The rest of that's not canon.
Yeah, exactly. I hate this shit. Captain America, Brave New World.
Oh, I like this article. You let me spoil the whole movie reading this article.
Plot and post-credit scenes have been leaked online. Do not fucking say anything.
I'll just say it sounds like another Captain America adventure with not much stakes. I think that was one of the complaints. Was like, there's not...
Well, I think they're throwing all their money behind
just building up
Red
to other
Hulk,
stuff.
Building up to World War Hulk is what I've heard the most. Captain America, Brave New World's entire plot has supposedly leaked online following test screenings. We've got plots, we've got cameos, we've got the mid-credit scenes, and we've got a look at Red Hulk.
Yeah, we got Serpent Society leader and Red
Shh,
Hulk.
don't say anything else.
Well, I thought you knew there was Serpent
strategically
Society.
Left shit out of here so I wouldn't spoil it. The Serpent Society was known. You're right. I mean, that was known that was going to be the main threat.
But I don't think it's the main threat. I think it's kind of like Whiplash was in that Iron Man movie. Just kind of something
leading up to fucking.
Just like the movie, just padding out the movie.
Okay.
Little adventure.
Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Well, Christian, you spoke to this earlier. Terrifier 3 has released in the UK, and moviegoers, as expected, walked out and fucking puked.
Blech.
I mean, look,
I
here's
hope
the
it
deal.
wasn't a big popcorn puke, dude. I hate those.
Oh, God, those are bad. They smell bad, too.
Step in it when you're cleaning the theater. Just go home. I'm done.
What's funny is I'm sure that happened to someone at some point.
Probably pretty sure it happened to me at one point. I don't know.
Oh,
probably blocked that memory. But apparently it's even worse than the other Terrifiers. He's a Santa Claus killing kids this time. I guess he never really killed kids before, but now they're on the menu.
Again, I saw one picture that had something on a theater that basically said, if gore, we have vomit bags available.
Sure.
And all this shit. Look, this is the fourth movie.
Third one. Well, yeah, okay, all right, I got you.
Again, it's the third
Art
Terrifier,
the Clown appearance,
but it's the fourth art film, right? And what I'm saying, especially after that first one, okay, if you don't know what to expect from these fucking movies when they come out, then you're stupid. You're not paying attention. You don't care. And
they got to
weren't
top
watching.
the last one.
You can't top them. That's the thing, though. You can't top nothing that they do in Terrifier 3 is going to top what they did in the first Terrifier.
You don't think if they cut kids in half, that's worse than cutting an adult in half? I think so, man.
You know, again, I don't like kids when they're brought into the mix. I
Just
still
wait-
have not seen
Just wait for the next one. They're going to start killing babies.
turning it into politics.
Well, no, I'm just saying that's where the progression leads to.
How the fuck do you know?
Because if they didn't kill kids, now we killed kids. What's left to kill? Babies.
Babies. So you think Art's going to go after the babies in Terrifier 4?
Makes sense to me. I don't know how else you could try to make people throw up. Oh gosh.
I just don't get it. I mean, again, if you don't expect that kind of horror in those movies, then don't go. You know, I mean, that's simple.
Some people want to go to the movies and throw up.
I mean, do they?
Apparently.
Well, apparently so. Tom Hardy was recently asked about his role as Venom and if it would be his last outing, and he does confirm that it will.
As of now.
No, as we speak, yes. Venom: The Last Dance will be his final time playing the symbiote character, announcing that he had a great experience working with Sony, but him and the big guy are going out with a bang to close out the Venom trilogy.
Could just be an effort to sell tickets.
Maybe. But again, Tom Hardy strikes me as a guy that doesn't really fuck around. You know, he doesn't really give a shit about...
Somehow Iron Man returned. Money! I'm sure Tom Hardy is as Tom Hardy does, but
yeah,
give him some money, he'll come back.
I mean, money makes the world go round, does it not?
Not to me.
That's because you're rich. Daniel Day-Lewis has officially ended his retirement from acting.
Good.
He retired after the film, I think, There Will Be Blood, several years ago. He is doing it for his son.
He got mad at other people winning awards. He's like, those are my awards. I'm coming back to show them. They don't deserve that.
You know what the sad thing is? That's probably not far off from what actually happened. That's the sad thing.
No, you're right. It's his son. He's doing it for his son.
Right. He's doing it for his son. Written and directed by Ronan Day-Lewis. The new film.
How do you spell Ronan?
Ronan.
Okay. I thought it might be like
Anemone.
samurai.
It's either the film is called either Anemone or Anemone. I don't
like the sea creature.
Is that what is there something?
You know the clownfish swims in the sea anemone.
No, I don't. Obviously not. Or I would go.
It's got the stripes and the little thing. It doesn't affect it.
Oh no.
Yeah, the other fish go into the anemone and it gets it, but the clownfish can swim safely.
Oh, a clownfish
in the sea anemone.
Okay, gotcha.
Biology lesson.
Yeah, thank you.
Finding
that.
Nemo. You never seen that?
Yes, I've seen fucking Finding Nemo.
You weren't fucking paying attention then.
You got me there. Josh Brolin has opened up about passing on the Green Lantern role. This was big news a couple weeks back.
Yeah, we never got to hear your thoughts on the guy they got.
That's right.
I think he's a little old. It seems like they're just going with an older cast in general, I guess.
Here's what Brolin had to say. You know what? Green Lantern didn't work out, but that's okay. It's working out. Who is it going to be? Kyle Chandler is his name.
The guy from Godzilla.
Who you know as Friday Night Lights, Godzilla. He's been an actor for many, many years. I love him as an actor. I think he's wonderful, actually. And we'll see what's down the line, man. Teasing that he may be open for another role in the DCU down the road.
Kyle Chandler was Millie Bobby Brown's dad in the Godzilla movies.
That's true.
She just got married to Bon Jovi's son, Jake.
No shit.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Hey!
Young love.
Congratulations. I'll give you the wolf.
Somebody said, did Bon Jovi perform at the ceremony? I said, no, but he drove her there. And he said, how far away is it? Oh, we're about halfway there.
Oh, my God. I was waiting on it. I was like, it's going to be a song lyric. I just got to figure out which one.
Living on a prayer.
Motherfucker's living off the dividends of that goddamn song for a million years. Okay, how do I feel about Kyle Chandler as the Green Lantern? I think Kyle Chandler is a wonderful actor. As you said, he is a bit old. He
and we
looks
have the
old.
other guy, too. What's his name?
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, another older guy.
Is playing Guy Gardner. But Guy Gardner was kind of a rougher Green Lantern than Hal Jordan was. Hal Jordan was like a Ryan Reynolds. I know that is fucking horrible to say, given what has happened in the past with the Green Lantern franchise. But he was a younger man. He was like in his 30s. He was a test pilot that, wanted to go to outer space and explore, and something happened that made him unable to do that, and then he's given the ring by Abin Sur and becomes the Green Lantern that we all know.
That's a good point. Chandler does seem a little old to be a test pilot.
So that's what I'm saying. Again, you look at these casting choices, you understand why they make. I mean, and I get they're in a difficult spot. I mean, how do you get a good actor and one that looks the part too? That's got to be hard. But
I told you, young Kurt Russell.
Well, dude,
we'll get his son.
Wyatt Russell would have been a great fucking choice for it. I would have loved that. I mean, I get he's fucking U.S. agent with fucking Thunderbolts, but I would have loved to have seen.
That was a cool part too about that new Salem's Lot that had Pullman's son in it, Lewis Pullman.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's the guy that's playing Sentry now on the Thunderbolts.
Oh, cool. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Who does he play in Salem's Lot?
Mears, Ben, the main guy.
Oh, he plays the author?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's Lewis Pullman.
So anyway, do I think Kyle Chandler can pull it off as an actor? Yes. Do I think that he looks the part? No. I'm sorry, he doesn't. He's just a little too old now.
Sure, yeah.
Which, is not a knock against the guy. It's just you're doing a character-based film. And your character needs to look the way the character is based to look. And I'm sorry, I don't see that in Kyle Chandler. Now, like I said, he's been in movies since the fucking early 90s at least, because I remember he was in that fucking George Strait movie with Leslie Ann Warren, whatever that Pure Country, I think it was called.
So it's like a biopic of George Strait?
It's kind of like a mockumentary almost, like
Walk Hard. No, not quite.
I mean, about a degree less from that. I mean, it really wasn't far from that, actually.
Damn, really? That's cool.
But it was a good movie. I like it. I own it. I still watch it.
Watching
again,
that Angel Heart.
Are you still getting ads and shit?
Yeah, I told him last week after we talked about it, I got a YouTube video suggested.
Yeah, he sent me a screenshot of it. It's a big ad of the Angel Heart scene. I loved it. They're listening. Oh, Sherlock series. Let's talk about that for a moment.
Oh, the Benedict ones, yeah.
The Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman.
Bilbo Bones.
Bilbo Baggins. A producer recently said that the series has a future. I don't know what the fucking future of that would be, because these two guys are, I'm pretty sure, okay.
Busy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their time is occupied.
Well, maybe if they're not busy, we'll do something. Maybe. Don't write it off.
Don't write it off. The show Sherlock premiered in 2010.
Never seen it. You seen any of it?
I've seen like one episode and it was great.
Cool.
They weren't like readily available.
Did you ever see the movie with Will Ferrell?
No. I did not see that one.
I
saw Downey Jr.'s. Those were good. Yeah, but no, I never saw the goofy spoof of it. I knew that was a bad idea. Because Sherlock Holmes has a following like a Star Trek or a fucking Star Wars or anything like that, and you fuck with that, and your global box office will take a shit, number one. And number two, Americans will be like, great, now we look like fucking idiots in front of the world because this is what we think this fucking great detective looks like and sounds like and acts like.
Well, let's make him an idiot.
I'll never understand it, bro. While Sherlock presumably ended after season 4, producer Sue Vertu, I think it's how you say it. Suvertu.
Sounds like a saber-tooth.
Saber-tooth.
Yeah, I got that too, dude. Saber-tooth tigers. It's one of them saber-tooth.
Power Rangers.
One of them saber-tooths coming at you.
Anyway.
Trapped in the tar pits, dude.
She was asked if the series is likely to return at some point in the future. Here's the quote. "One day, maybe. If everyone wants to do it, I've still got the set in storage somewhere, which is probably rotten, to be honest with you. It's just getting everybody aligned. It's getting the actors to want to do it. And that is, again, producer Sue Vertu.
I wonder what she's up to. Besides trying, I hope she's busy and not just like, come on, guys. I still got these old sets.
They're rotten.
I need some money. My whole life is rotten.
Oh, God.
Super 2.
Broke tooth.
I don't even know how you spell Super 2, dude. Super 2.
Super 2.
Sounds like a Subaru. Su2 got that Subaru. Whatever your name was.
Oh, shit. Okay, there is a rumor.
This is a new news story, right? We're not still rumoring about Sherlock, right?
No, we're past Sherlock.
Good.
Yeah, this is new.
What's the rumor?
And it's a rumor that we heard before,
I'm
but
all ears.
it's still in the pipe, as
What are
they
they
say.
saying? What are they
Dwayne
saying?
Johnson is still
The Rock.
yes, but he is still Marvel Studios' top choice to play Apocalypse after Phase 6 of the MCU.
Who said? I mean,
I don't know. I don't fucking know how they decide
Whose
this
idea
shit.
was
I have
that?
no idea.
He did such a good job as Black Adam. Let's have him play Apocalypse.
I mean, I think Apocalypse would be a little bit easier for him to play. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, because what's his name did such a great job last time he played Apocalypse.
Yeah,
Oscar Isaac, I think his name was.
Woo! We're not going to talk about that one. Yeah, ruined a fucking, which I knew they would. I was like, they're not going to get this character right. They can't.
Well, they kept hiring the same idiot to write it.
Well, yeah, that doesn't help either.
Maybe he'll get it right this time. He did the other ones.
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein just got one step closer to screens as
That's
it
a
wrapped
Netflix
up shooting.
one, right? Netflix on that one?
I think that goes to theaters, I think. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Shooting on the film began back in February. Del Toro has announced that production of the movie is wrapped. God damn, February. How many months is that?
8.
God, that's a long ass shoot right there. Of course, it's Guillermo del Toro, so they're going to fucking let him shoot as long as he wants. The film stars Oscar Isaac as the film's titular character.
You just talked about him playing Apocalypse.
You did, yes.
Now he's Dr. Victor Frankenstein.
Jacob
Elordi?
Elordi
I don't know.
is the infamous monster Mia Goth, also attached to the film with Christopher Waltz, Lars Mikkelsen, Dave Bradley, Christian Convery, and a bunch of other people. Charles Dance I've heard of.
Got a lot of people in there,
And
yeah.
so, yeah, he's got a star-studded cast, so that'll be good when it comes out. But I love Frankenstein. I own them all. I love the story of Frankenstein.
Fire bad.
Except that one. Beetlejuice has now announced when it's going to be released on 4K, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital release. It will be available to rent or own on digital platforms starting today, Tuesday, October 8th.
Yeah, lots of stuff came out today, October 8th.
Yeah. You're getting good at that. I like it. Okay, it will be followed by 4K UHD Blu-ray and DVD release on November 19th, 2024. In addition to that,
you can probably buy the digital one that week, October 8th, for like $30 or something stupid.
I mean,
I don't like these.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be like you're going to the theater.
I guess
That's their justification of it.
that's a good point.
You know, I mean, it's like
early release.
how much would you pay for it in the theater? Less. So, I kind of get it. I swear I have the hiccups every show.
Don't. Next time, don't. Just will away the hiccups. Have you seen that Always Sunny where they're at some meeting and Dennis is holding back a cough so they don't think has the flu?
No. Just like do that again, please. I didn't get video.
It hurt me, dude.
I didn't get video.
It's just like. It's so bad, dude. He's sitting there with D and he's trying not to cough.
Oh,
It's when they go to Ireland, I think.
Oh, my God.
I was thinking about the other day. It's like, it is hard to hold in a cough.
There will also be a 2-film collection with Beetlejuice
You like
and
that Shane
Beetlejuice
Gillis joke about coughing during sex?
I do.
Trying to hold in a cough during sex.
Because everybody knows about it. I mean, everybody knows about it. So that's why I think it's funny. It'll be the 2 films available for digital purchase and rental and on DVD loaded with special features. And Beetlejuice was a good movie. I liked it. It was enjoyable.
Oh, I got a Gremlins dog toy for Halloween for my dog.
Oh, yeah?
He loves fighting it.
Like a Mogwai or a Gremlin?
Gremlin.
Okay, gotcha.
Why'd
you sing it?
I was looking at a Mogwai costume for Halloween, though.
Please go as a Mogwai, but don't, get a costume, paint your face like a Mogwai. Just use your real hair.
Mouth. I didn't think about doing that. I usually do the theme song when I'm playing with the dog.
That's why dogs love
his little
Gizmo.
song, dude. His little song.
For those of you that saw Deadpool Wolverine, you know that Wesley Snipes, Channing Tatum, Daphne Keane, and Jennifer Gardner reprised their MCU roles for it. There is now a rumor that they are set to reprise those roles again in a future MCU project.
Yeah, that's the talk of the town. You know, they're going to be one side versus the other side.
I was going to say great.
Universe versus universe.
How's that? But it's a great thing. So that's
Can't
good.
get Mahershala Ali to play Blade. Might as well use Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, we got to use Blade somehow. Scream 7 has set a 2026 release date, and Neve Campbell has attached to the film.
Yeah, I forgot about that. She was they had to get her. They had to resort to.
Yeah, it's like, well, we can't get anybody else. What's Neve doing? Probably nothing. Spyglass Media Group and Paramount Pictures surprise announced Tuesday. This is last Tuesday. Scream 7 will hit theaters, slash into theaters is what it says, on February 27th. 2026, 2 years from now.
You know, I was thinking about...
Which you hate. You hate those long days.
I was thinking about the expression violently ill the other day. What does it mean to be violently ill?
I would guess, where it's doing damage to your body.
Maybe.
Like throwing up or
I
maybe
pictured somebody
shitting.
Throwing up and crashing their arms around and knocking everything off a table, getting violent. Maybe?
Like some kind of convulsion?
Like violently ill. Oh, look out.
Jesus Christ. Starting to look like Trump.
That's what it would be like.
All right.
It's just a weird expression.
Scarlett Johansson's Jurassic World Rebirth. We got a huge update on that one. It has officially wrapped, confirmed by producer Frank Marshall.
Yeah, it didn't take as long as Guillermo, though.
No.
I think that one started in April.
Probably, yeah, I think so. I think that's when we reported.
2 months less.
The plot centers on a daring mission led by covert operations expert Zora Bennett, played by Scarlett Johansson, to secure genetic material from the world's 3 most massive dinosaurs.
Ooh.
So I guess the other people aren't in it then. Right?
No, yeah, this is supposed to be
a
new
totally
trilogy.
new thing. Okay.
But she's excited about it. She's apparently a big fan. I mean,
who isn't?
She grew up with it and everything.
We all did. I would love to be in Jurassic movies.
She said she's a nerd.
Jonathan Bailey as paleontologist Dr. Henry Loomis and Mahershala Ali as team leader Duncan Kincaid are in the cast. Rupert Friend.
He's going to die.
Probably.
He's going to get eaten.
Manuel Garcia Rufo and Luna Blouse also star in the epic adventure directed by Gareth Edwards, director of Rogue One, A Star Wars Story.
Did he also direct those Monsters movies?
Monsters movies. Which Monsters movies are we talking about?
Monsters. Is I
don't know. I've never seen a movie.
Traveling?
Oh, like real life monsters?
No.
Like people monsters?
No, it's it's like there's kaijus and monsters in the real world, and
shit, I don't know.
I don't know. Now
I'm not sure.
Now I'm getting Menendez Brothers. How was that? You finished that?
Yeah, I finished that when it came out. It was great.
Did they love each other?
Like literally,
Yeah,
or
it's written and directed by Gareth Edwards. Monsters.
interesting. Okay.
So I'm saying he's got some experience
Yeah, let's say that for sure. I'll watch it.
with big monsters like dinosaurs.
Yeah, exactly. Netflix has canceled that 90s show after 2 seasons. We got that news from star Kurtwood Smith's Instagram account.
Leave, bitches. That's what he said.
Here's what he said. We aren't going to be dumbasses. They will shop the show because good grandparents would try hard to get these kids graduated from high school.
I hear they're the
Quite
best
the
part of the
jokester.
show is just
The parents.
nostalgia seeing
Yeah.
Kitty and Red.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, fucking
I haven't seen an episode, but
I haven't either. Kurtwood Smith's going to be good in anything he's in my opinion.
dumbass.
Just RoboCop.
He should have just said, leave, bitches.
Bitches leave.
Bitches, leave.
Lord of the Rings of Power is going to see a new season by Amazon. This news comes just a day after the Rings of Power Season 2 finale premiered last week on Amazon Prime's video streaming service.
I feel like they signed up for 5 seasons of that shit.
I guess not, because they're still going season by season.
Since
It's also
they paid all
noted,
that money.
yeah, it's also noted that showrunners J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay have been prepping the next season's story for months, suggesting that getting into production of season 3 should not be a long wait.
The article also claims that it got better this season. I haven't
Really?
seen any of it.
I haven't
but-
either. Yeah.
So I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, again, I have to go back and watch all this shit at some point, I'm sure.
I guess maybe they introduced Gandalf this season. I don't know.
Nice. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the news about Rings of Power Season 3 being greenlit will likely be announced officially this month.
The Lord of the Rings.
That's right.
Yellow Jackets is on Netflix now.
When are they going to do another season?
They're working on it.
Are they?
Yeah.
You know that for sure?
Yes.
How do you know that?
I Googled it the other day. But I'm just
Answer to everything.
especially now that it's gonna
We need
have more people watching it on
Yeah,
Netflix.
we need some good shit back for sure. Megastar Glenn Powell's upcoming reboot of The Running Man got an update last week. The Hollywood Reporter informing us that Katie O'Brien has joined the cast of the Edgar Wright-directed dystopian thriller based on the Stephen King novel of the same name, set to hit theaters next year. Of course, a remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger 1980s version, The Running Man.
Still waiting to hear who the game show host is going to be.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's gonna all depend on that. I think you're right.
Oh yeah. It's also kind of little. I was just thinking about Glenn Powell not being as strong as Arnold.
Well, again, the story is way different than the Arnold movie.
Gotcha.
It takes aspects, but it's certainly not the way the book was written. At least I've never read the book, so that's what I've been told.
I think that girl was in Twisters with him.
Right. That's right. You're right. I'm sorry. You're correct. So they were in Twisters together, which was a big hit. Now they're
Haven't
going off
seen
to do The Running Man. Have not either. Won't pay $30 at my house to see it.
Definitely not.
Christian, you posted this. We could soon see an Always Sunny and Abbott Elementary crossover.
Yeah.
Rob McElhenney, how do you say his name?
That sounds right.
Rob McElhenney posted images of himself, Charlie Day, and Danny DeVito posing with the stars of Abbott Elementary, indicating that I guess he'd gotten a script from someone or a suggestion.
They tweeted. It was all social media dancing back and forth.
Okay. So I guess they got an idea of something from a fan for Sonny, and they said, this sounds like more like an Abbott Elementary plot.
Well, it was an actual thing that happened. It wasn't like...
Oh, that's right. They were like, this seems like something the Sonny gang would do. Right. Okay. Now I remember.
I forget what it was they were talking about.
I did too, damn it. And I should have looked into it further.
It should be entertaining. Both those shows are good. If you're a teacher, Abbott Elementary is supposed to be really good.
Yeah. That's cool. I check that out. I think that's funny. What else we got here? We found out that Daniela Melchior from Melchior.
Meltzer. No, that's
definitely not it. She was in the Suicide Squad and Roadhouse. Is going.
Oh yeah,
to,
Ratcatcher too. That little girl.
Yeah.
I mean, not a little girl, but she seems petite.
She is set to star
compared to
in
King
the,
Shark. She looks petite.
Yeah, in the horror comedy that we heard about with Jack Black and Paul Rudd attached to it, Anaconda.
Oh yeah.
So she has been added to that cast. So
she's playing Anaconda.
I just picture somebody in a suit.
Get Wes to play it.
Oh God, Wes as Anaconda. Andrew Garfield has recently acknowledged the idea of him possibly playing Spider-Man again.
He's your favorite one. Uh-oh. What's it?
Okay.
I started something.
Yeah, you started something. He's not my favorite one. Okay? He got fucked.
Okay.
He did great films. He should have had a third one, and they didn't give it to him. And I think he deserves it.
Who's your favorite one?
Toby.
Yeah,
Toby. I mean, that could be because of my age.
Maybe.
Or
I like him too.
whatever. And Holland, he's almost too young. Acts almost too young.
Too Gen Z or whatever they are.
Whatever you call it. He had a quote here. I'll read it for you. It was really healing for me. He's, of course, talking about appearing in Spider-Man No Way Home. For sure, I would 100% come back if it was the right thing. If it's additive to the culture, if there's a great concept or something that hasn't been done before that's unique and odd and exciting and that you can sink your teeth into. I love that character, and it brings joy. It's part of what I bring is joy. Then I'm joyful in return.
All about that joy, baby.
Joyful, Lord.
Happy, happy, joy, joy.
That's cool. Andrew Garfield, again, like I said, he just got screwed over. I mean, again, I understand why they did it, but I don't blame him or his performance.
Yeah. I saw him on Colbert talking about that new movie he's in, where that promotional material has that picture of a crazy-looking carousel horse, his face.
Yeah.
He was laughing about it. He's like, oh, my gosh, I saw it, too. And I was like, I hope I'm the only one that notices this. And it's like that thing became a meme.
Yeah, I do know, like, a lot of stuff these actors do, they become memes, and they're like, oh, God. That's apparently what they're afraid of now, is that something they do is going to become a meme.
Well, sometimes they want that to happen, too.
I mean, I'd want to go viral, but I'm not famous.
That was a lot of Bird Box's success.
Yeah, you're right.
Make a memeable movie. That's Trump's success, too. Oh, sorry.
I'm very excited about this.
None of this matters. You got that link I sent you, right? With Carl from Aquatine saying it, dude. That's what I always think of when I go,
I know.
Just
when
come on.
You have like a mental clock in your head, and you know. That's why I just looked over here. We just hit an hour.
None of this matters.
You've got a mental clock in your head, and once we hit an hour, you don't give a fuck about anything I say anymore. And it's really, really quite funny, and honestly, quite a scientific observation of your psyche.
Well, usually when I sit in a movie, I also know when it's been an hour. I'm like, it's been an hour.
Just got the internal hour clock. I was happy to hear this. Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to get their Halloween DLC again this year.
Do you play that online?
Rockstar. Yeah, okay. Sometimes, yeah.
I don't know if you would do that, venture out into the multiplayer.
I mean, I usually don't, but I do sometimes.
I was thinking about playing Red Dead 1.
Yeah.
Did you play that one any?
It wasn't called Red Dead Redemption. It was called Red Dead Revolver, wasn't it?
No, I think it was Red Dead Redemption.
Was it? Okay,
So.
I don't know.
It's on Switch, so I was going to play it on there.
Cool. The Halloween DLC will bring new mission bonuses and the return of the Halloween Pass 2, which is awesome. Gives you all kinds of shit. Perfect time to get online on Red Dead Redemption 2. All items earned during the span of the Halloween Pass will remain yours even after it ends. It's available to purchase for a limited time. That Halloween Pass spans for 15 ranks, which is huge. And can see you earn terrifying masks, blood-soaked clothes, and sinister accessories so you can stand out among the rest.
Hey, switch the camera to me.
You got it.
Let's do some stories about Fortnite's Battle Pass next.
Fuck you. All right, I'll try to go through here and see what we can see because you're done.
No,
you're done.
You.
No, you're done.
Well, gosh.
You're done.
What do you want from me?
You're done. The Penguin confirms that the Batman is set in 2022. I did that.
You know, I might have been.
I did that.
I might have been wrong earlier about the first story about Miz selling his house.
I just did that for.
This might be the biggest news story of all
it's
time.
Huge.
Dude.
I'm breaking it right now.
We know what year the Batman movie takes place in now, guys. It's over. We did it. We did it.
Oh.
2022. Who knew? Who would have thought?
You're such a fucker, I swear.
Thanks, Penguin. I thought it was 1800s. I mean, I was clueless. But it's funny.
It could have been set in the 90s.
Well, you're right. They theorized it was 2019.
You're an asshole.
But they said maybe COVID delayed it. Like maybe originally it was going to be 2019, but
Can we talk about Pink Floyd selling their music rights?
it might get a little political. Let's do it.
Is that something we want to talk about?
Well, apparently Roger Waters cost him $100 million because he's insane and likes Putin.
Please, whatever do you mean?
Apparently that was the initial deal, was like 500, and then he went crazy talking about, anti-Ukraine, anti-Israel, and all pro-Putin stuff. And
Oh, shit. No, I had no idea of any of this stuff.
yeah, so Roger Waters cost the rest of the band $100 million, dude.
As he has always done in Pink Floyd.
Back in the day, when they went crazy, they locked them up like Sid Barrett.
Yeah,
Maybe Roger Waters belongs somewhere like that. I don't know. That's a
I don't know. Well, it also says that the estates of some of the other members were involved in the deal.
Well, of course, it always had the Gilmore Waters feud.
Right.
But I'm just saying that's what took so long to get it done. But
Right.
that's not why the value dropped.
Right. That's correct. No, I had no idea. That's nuts. The deal comprises recorded music rights, but not songwriting. I knew they wouldn't give that up.
But they get all the images from the
Right.
albums and stuff.
Right.
too.
All the
That's
names,
moneymaker.
likenesses, merchandise, theatrical, all those rights are in this deal. Okay. Robert Englund is not going to return as Freddy Krueger.
He's
obviously.
too old.
Yes, he's too old. Spider-Man Noir.
I think he's like a year younger than my dad, or a year older than my dad.
Oh, really?
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, he's too old. Spider-Man or Spider Noir.
But then we have a story about Tobin Bell coming back,
Yeah.
and he's even older than Freddy. But it's a different kind of
It's
role.
a different thing.
It's not as
right,
physical.
Exactly, it's a different thing. We got set photos of Nicolas Cage. Nothing huge. It's just
That was another funny one too. God,
it's just him crouched in
Oh, dude, I was like,
regular clothes
yeah,
in a regular
I was like, are they
setting.
going to CGI a mask on him or something? What the fuck is this? Is this before he becomes Spider-Man?
Oh man, nobody is a bigger critic of my show than Christian. Why the fuck did you talk about this? Anyway, so
I think it's funny. Some of them
if
are
you're
funny.
if you're interested, we've got the set photos on our Facebook page.
Yeah, believe it or not, dude, you won't believe it. See for yourself. It's funny.
I mean, it is kind of
hey.
humorous how they say this is all breaking news all the time.
We didn't talk about that Batman illustration that was done by the Final Fantasy guy the other week. I posted that news story.
I saw that. I don't
didn't
know
wanna
how I
talk
missed
about
it.
it.
No, I just honestly must have missed it.
It's a funny picture. Let me see if I can
We'll throw it up on the feed
Final Fantasy Batman.
if we were allowed.
If
So-
I can type, I hate typing on phones.
While Christian looks that up, let's talk about Tobin Bell, as he mentioned, is coming back to the Saw franchise. He was, of course, the franchise's killer in 2004's Saw. He is confirmed in an interview with the Los Angeles Times that he will appear in Saw 11 as John Kramer, a.k.a. the Jigsaw Killer.
Look at that face.
That is awful. That is the worst drawing. I think I could have done a better drawing. Wow. You can see the drawing. We're showing it.
It's stylish. It's that Final Fantasy style that the guy draws, and he also
I
drew.
don't think so.
He drew the characters like that, not in the game, but like in the art that went with the game.
The art that's... I don't give a shit about
Yeah, it
the
was
art.
weird looking. It was weird. I always thought it was weird
I
how
don't
he drew
give a
my
shit about
characters
the
to
art.
make them look like that.
As Jigsaw was killed off in Saw 3, Bell's return may confirm that the upcoming installment of the franchise could be set just after the events of Saw 10.
You know, I was looking into that about how stupid it was to kill him off in the third one.
It was so dumb to do that, yeah. I don't know why they did that. And then they tried so hard to take it back in these weird ways,
well,
man.
They're still doing it.
Like I remember they were fucking around, one movie they were fucking around with his brain. You know? I mean, dude, they took that character and ran with it about as much as they could.
Like, anybody can be Jigsaw. It's like, no, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works at all, no. All right. We all have heard about Alec Baldwin's new film, Rust. That was the one where he shot that prop woman.
Killed him.
Killed the prop woman.
Murder.
He was not convicted of murder.
Yeah, like soldiers don't murder people.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
It's war, dude. People just die.
It's Rust, though. It's
movies
not war.
And war. Yeah, what about who's gonna watch? I don't know.
I'm interested. I'd watch it.
Sure, some cowboy movie. Of course, you'd watch some cowboy drama and set in the 1800s.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean, motherfucker?
It means you have a diverse.
You trying to say I'm a fucking shit kicker? Is that what you're trying to say? That I'm a shit kicker?
You have a proclivity to diverse interests.
That's good. I like that. Oh,
that sounds like something Mike Clanton would say.
Or somebody from Tombstone. Alec Baldwin's Rust will world premiere at the Camarilla. How do you say that shit?
What word? What are we looking at?
Camarage Festival. I don't know how to say it, but
the fucking Catalina Wine Fest. There we go.
So after that, I'm sure we'll start seeing the movie released, and maybe somebody will get to see it, and we'll check it out. I'll watch it.
I told you it's like 1800s cowboy movie, I think. Wyoming Frontier or something.
I mean, that sounds interesting to me. I like cowboy movies. Don't make fun of me for liking cowboy movies.
No, I like a few of them. Unforgiven, Tombstone.
Okay, all good.
Look at that one, dude. It's a lowrider going.
Yeah, it's the back of it's grinding.
Where's the police?
They're nowhere in sight as usual. James Gunn has announced that they are going to do a Batman spin-off series about the Robins.
The Robins.
It's called Dynamic Duo, and what it pretty much sounds to me...
Oh, it sounds crazy, because it's like
here's the thing. It sounds to me like this is their answer to Across the Spider-Verse.
Could be.
Because, again, Robin's an easy character to kind of do that with.
Yeah.
You know, so...
Get artsy with it.
Yeah. DC Studios co-head James Gunn announced the Batman spinoff on social media Tuesday, describing the Swaybox animated feature as a, quote, mix of animation, puppetry, and CGI. That's what fucking Across the Spider-Verse was.
I don't remember puppets in it.
I mean, maybe not puppets. I guarantee you that's the demo they're going after. They're trying to get some of that fucking...
Nothing wrong with puppets. I like
across
puppets.
the universe traffic. I guarantee it.
I'm a puppeteer.
It's unclear whether the Robin movie will be set within the new DC universe or not, but I'm sure we'll find out more as we go forward. All right.
Not if there's puppets.
You scared of puppets?
No, I'm just saying I don't think they fit in the DCU. Puppet Man.
There is
he might
the
fit.
ventriloquist Scarface.
Well,
and the ventriloquist.
I know, but I'm not saying. I'm saying Puppet Robin. What's that little stupid little Batman thing?
Batmite.
There you go.
That would have been an easier one to do,
I
honestly.
keep talking about his movie, too.
Yeah.
And James Gunn's like, I don't have time for it. I would love Batmite. You know I would.
Batmite would be almost like trying to do Deadpool with the DCU. It'd be hard. All right, over to our events.
Wait, what? Mr. Mitsapixelix? What's that one guy?
Mitzelplick.
Is he kind of like Batmite?
I think he's very similar, if not from the same universe or something like that. A wish granter.
Have to look into that.
Do you know how to make Mr. Mixelplix disappear?
No.
You have to get him to say his name backwards.
Whoa. I remember the Great Gazoo from Flintstones. That little green alien thing.
Yep, I remember him too. All right, here we go. Our friends at 92.7 The Planet announced this one.
Are we on to events?
Yes, we're on to events.
All right, that's the news, folks. Thanks for listening.
You're saying nobody cares about the event?
No, I was just wanting to nicely.
I said that, though.
What? No, you didn't. You just
I
said, here we
that's
go,
the
folks.
news.
I didn't hear you say
And
that's
set
the
card
news.
down. Well,
well, maybe you're
check the tape.
Well, I thought maybe you were just referring to that single news story. I didn't know you meant as like, okay, segue.
You got a fucking excuse for everything.
That's what they keep telling me online, too. I'm like, I'm not making excuses. I'm just trying to get the
That's
facts
different.
right.
That's different.
Look
Anyway.
at your tan, dude. I'm so white.
Yeah, I know. I've had some sun out in Arizona.
It's like they tied you down to the canyon floor, dude. Let the vultures peck at you while you got some sun. Toasted. Get it together.
I just keep thinking about Conan. I don't know why.
He got tan, too.
He got strung up on that tree. Tree of woe.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. All right. A day to remember, August Burns Red and Stand Atlantic going to be at the Mountain Health Arena Tuesday, October 29th for Halloween. That'll be a good show.
Cool.
Don't forget, Ari Lehman and First Jason going to be performing at the Paramount Arts Center October 17th. That's next Thursday. Doors are at 7, screenings at 8. They're going to screen the movie. Ari Lehman is, of course, the kid who popped out of the water in the first Friday the 13th
He said, kill her, Mommy. Kill her.
No, Betsy...
She just
Palmer
heard
said
that?
Yeah.
She
she said it herself.
I know, but I think she heard somebody saying that to her in her head.
Probably. I don't think it was Ari. CCW's Demon Night is still coming up October 19th. Willow Ridge Events Center in Barbersville, 6330 U.S. Route 60, right near the Gucci Kroger.
Special appearance by Billy Zane, Demon Night.
No, that's
a movie.
No, that's not true.
He's not coming.
No, he's not coming.
He might show up.
He won't.
I sent him an invite.
Metallica is going to be at Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia on
How
the
far away is that?
7th of May next year. Blacksburg's about 3.5.
That's far.
Maybe more. I don't know. I was speeding.
I don't know.
Mick Folie is coming to the area. He's going to be at the Time Warp Ashland Town Center location on October 12th, and then going to be at the Grand Central Mall in Vienna or Parkersburg, West Virginia, October 13th.
So it was like last year we saw the Hives for a Halloween show, right?
Yeah, that was last year.
Sweet.
And you didn't have a costume last year either. So I don't expect you to have one now.
Remember I put that black on my lips.
That don't count.
Black on my lips.
Once again, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Don't forget, join us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We have our video show on YouTube you can check out. Christian is doing, what are they called?
Oh, wait. There's something else. Did you see the newest Kane incarnation? Remember we had
Blue Kane?
Remember we had Blue Kane?
What do we got now?
Gain.
It's not what I think
He's
it is.
rainbow.
Is it?
It comes out to I'm coming out. I want the world to know. He does this, dude. Let me see if I can do it right. Can you switch the camera to me?
Yeah.
All right. He kind of like. It looks so funny, dude.
What the fuck was that?
I'll see if I can find the video to show you.
Oh, obviously, I'm going to have to check this out, and we will.
That's got to be Gain.
Gain. I tell you, it never ceases to amaze me, I swear. Guys, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. You got anything else?
No, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us know how we're doing. Tips.
Yeah.
Complaints.
Yeah, complaints are good. We love complaints. We laugh at them. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week.